Hello everyone. It's now 10:28 p.m. at night. Still on what day is it? Yeah, Tuesday, July 29th. Yeah, 2025. Because the reason why I'm saying the date again because excuse me, tomorrow. I meant to say yeah, the video probably won't be then uploaded until tomorrow. So, it's a good thing that I feel sleepy right now. Excuse me. So, Google can't make up their mind on what the weather is supposed to be, if it's supposed to be raining or not. So, first they were saying, earlier, after I got off the regular video earlier, they were saying severe thunderstorms. Now they're just saying light rain and light thunderstorms tonight. But, I don't know what I would have done, you know, if I had to be on the streets tonight in this condition with the way my chest had been feeling. I don't know if it's my heart or not, or if it's just my chest, but it feels like my heart, like the right side of my heart. Um, so like when I was inside the library, the whole entire time, if I went to walk to the bathroom or something, or walking around the library, everything was fine. But you know, after I got off the live streams and I tried to walk, I had my bags and everything, and I tried to walk to the restaurant, and like the very moment I took a few steps past the library property, and the chest pain came back so bad that I had to be grabbing my chest. Holding my chest and walk back to the library very slowly, and had to take an Uber over here. You know, excuse me, but I would have hated to take like a blank trip to the to the emergency room just to only find out that you know, for them to try to make it like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you or whatever. And then dealing with I already got like medical bills that I can't afford, like outstanding medical bills, and I probably did get taken to collections, you know, because of me realizing that Medicaid is not covering everything. That's like upsetting because with Medicaid and Medicare, you know, they usually would give me like a Medicaid card. So I never got a Medicaid card in the mail. But they said that my Medicaid is active, but when I got my tooth pulled, they try to say that my that the Medicaid is only covering family planning or birth control. I'm like, what the hell? You know, why? While at the same time, they keep taking out $185 for Medicare from my Social Security check. They completely cut out the SSI, and they're taking out for Medicare Part B, and then taking out another $51 for talking about overpayment or whatever. So, but I heard with Social Security with these fake overpayment things, I heard that there's a big class action lawsuit going on, but I'm not sure about that. Um, you know, so I just My left arm hurts for some reason. Well, it may not be for some reason because I think it's hurting from me carrying my bag or whatever. But yeah, so and I'm tired of fighting with Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security, and then nothing gets solved. You know, and they just keep sending me the same rude, corrupt people. You know, to do nothing but abuse me when I try to get things straightened out. So I'm like, what the hell, you know? So you know, but like I was like, wow, the so I had planned to you know, go get dinner and then take the last bus and then take, another bus to get over here. But I thought at first they were saying, severe thunderstorms and stuff. And now they're saying light thunderstorms or light rain or something. And well, I can hear noise in the hallway. But the idiots next door have their TV too loud. But yeah, so I just barely made it for enough for dinner after the Uber ride. I had to get fake Illuminati fast food. Well, yeah. So, but it was the first time in years that I had whatever you want to call it, rallies, checkers, whatever, and excuse me. And I'm like, well, of all things, with, I'm glad the Uber driver, he didn't appear to be a perp at all. But but it's like, wow, he had a big, huge. It looked kind of new. He had like a big, huge Chevy Silverado truck. But when I got in and out of the truck, I'm glad it didn't hurt my heart. It didn't hurt my chest. But but yeah, I mean, I don't know what I would have done if I had to be on the streets and can't even walk a few steps without pain. And the more I walk, the worse the pain would get in my heart. So, after the hotel plus the Uber ride, you know, I had enough. I had like $12.93, and then like I tried to get a cheaper meal, and that was $11 and something, 11.36. I think that's how much it costed. And so now I have $1.60, like $1.60 left in the bank, but I'm supposed to be getting the Social Security check tomorrow. Now it feels like both of my arms hurt. Excuse me. So, I'm glad I was able to check in and get in here real, real quick. And, excuse me, and put my bags down and, They make my nose itch. Excuse me. I put my bags down and took a shower and ordered my dinner and and it's like I know, but I know I health wise should not have had that to eat, but it was later, and also that was all the money I had. That was the money I had left over. Excuse me, but I don't know if tomorrow will be the date if I get the phone and also the if I get the phone and the new backpack. Now, lately people been, treating me meaner because I got 3 bags instead of 2. And people respected me more when I just had 1 bag, you know, I got, I mean, so basically, I get told, oh, you got millions of bags, or you got a lot of bags, you got too many bags, or they restrict me from doing this and that other people are allowed to do because, oh, you got too many bags. Or I'm denied the same rights as everybody else, or I got to be forced to do things differently because, oh, you got too many bags. Oh, you got a lot. They keep making comments talking about I got a lot of bags. Excuse me. So I don't know if I can do it tomorrow. Um, or if not tomorrow, then, one of these days. But it's not a guarantee that I can get a new phone, and I'm not going to make any promises. Um, but it's not guaranteed if I get a new phone and a new backpack tomorrow. Um, Especially with the way my heart feeling, the way it is feeling. I thought if I fell asleep, I thought it would. I thought my heart would feel better, or my chest, or whatever. But I've had pain like this before. Um, so like in 2017, I had a place to live, and I went by the biological aunt, drunk lady Yvonne's house, and the pain, like I had to walk, and I was carrying a bunch of heavy stuff, and walk a long walk, and the biological sister Ramona and the biological aunt, drunk lady Yvonne, try to, you know, falsely make it like as if I was just suffering anxiety and pretending to have chest pains just for attention, and then try to tell me, oh, they'll send you back home, they'll send you back home, and it's like my chest was hurting way worse that time, and I don't remember how many days my chest was hurting. Excuse me, but it was a traumatic and scary kind of pain. Made me feel afraid that I was gonna die, or you know. But certain people say that chest pain could be related to GERD and acid reflux, because I had to keep going to the hospital for chest pains in 2017, thinking I was gonna die, and everybody just made it like it was, GERD and acid reflux and stuff, you know. Excuse me, but one time I had Wendy's 4 days in a row and then ended up in the emergency room because, I didn't have much money at that time, and they had like the $4 meal deals and stuff, you know. Excuse me. So, yeah, like I did so much walking with my bags, and I don't know if a muscle got strained in my heart from me walking so much with heavy bags, from last night. So, I, yeah, but like, um, so even I don't know what I would have done or been able to do if I were to go to the emergency room. They would send me home and say nothing is wrong with me, or they would try to criminalize me at the hospital, you know. So I'm sitting here just gotta suffer. Well, excuse me, I don't even know if I should go and do it like a test walk if I wake up tomorrow, and if I do like, I don't know if I can do like a test walk without my bags and try to see if my heart or my chest will feel better or back to normal. But I don't know if it still feel like I can't walk like that, then I may have to go to the emergency room or something. But trying very hard not to go, you know. So, but yeah, when I took my shower, they were squeezing my, see, they making my side of my face itch. When I took my shower, they were squeezing my organs when and then afterwards, after I got out of the shower, they, like, me feeling like my legs and toes and feet and everything trying to lock up on me and cramp up. Excuse me. And it's like, I thought I had, you know, um, adequate amount of fluids today. But last time I went to pee, um, my urine seemed like it was very dark yellow. But like I thought I drank a lot of fluids today, a lot of water, you know. Well, I for dinner I had a small lemonade and a small fry, and it was like a double spicy chicken sandwich, and it was like, well, on the app it was $7.59 plus whatever fees, whatever, and I had just barely enough, for enough for, it was a cheap dinner, but I didn't have Taco Bell, but like I tried to order Wingstop, but I was really craving like something sweet and fruity to drink. Even, I had some orange juice with my breakfast this morning, but I just was craving like some something sweet and fruity again, you know. Excuse me, but the caramel popcorn from your last night yesterday, I had some left over, so I like around 3 o'clock, right before I came on the video earlier, I finished up the rest of the popcorn, you know, and they said they were out of kettle corn, but I like the kettle corn, the sweet and salty popcorn. I like that, and I like the caramel too, but you know, they didn't have the kettle corn. First time I ever tried kettle corn or sweet and salty popcorn, I was like a couple of days before me and my twin sister's 18th birthday, and I got my braces off my teeth before going off to college and stuff, you know. Yeah. So when I was eating my dinner, the chest pains came back while I was eating. But then after I got done eating, the chest pains went away, you know. But yeah, don't y'all notice, it seems like the healthier it might be by design, you know, the healthier places to eat and stuff, they're like very limited and they close early. Excuse me, but the Illuminati fake fast food or even local foods that ain't good for you be open late night. Like how how come there's like no place unless you at home, unless you have your own place to live and you make it at home. You know, there's no businesses open really, you know, for you to have like a midnight salad or a midnight smoothie. I mean, go order like, you know, yeah, all those places be gone, like they be closed much earlier, you know, or have very limited hours. But the junk food, the food that's bad for you, is you know they stay open late night. Excuse me. So I'm hoping I'll feel better tomorrow. You know, um, but for now I'm not gonna be on here long, and you know I'm doing a video showing my face, you know, with the lights on, because it seems like, you know, if I do the video in the dark, I get overlooked and ignored. But, you know, when I do the video, you know, with the lights on, the stalkers, you know, they know illegally know where I'm at and harass me more and call up places, tell lies, have me wrongfully kicked out and banned and think it's funny and stuff, you know. Um, they would have more things I wanted to and needed to say, but um, I'm just gonna I got my head elevated with, you know, two of the fuller pillows, um, rather than the thinner pillows. And yeah, they said that. I mean, like for the past week or two, I've been having like GERD symptoms lately. You know, back to having, you know, acid reflux and acid reflux. I'm sorry, acid reflux and heartburn and GERD or whatever. You know, um, and I've been like suffering days of sleep deprivation. I didn't get to work on my writings at all today, but I did listen to the Bible, a few chapters, you know. But my anxiety is really high right now. Not bad enough to cause chest pains, but you know, it's like the moment I get paid, I will be back broke again. You know, excuse me. And I would hate to be back on the streets tomorrow if I, you know, end up, you know, after getting a new phone and a new backpack, if I get it tomorrow, and then don't know if I can do only one or two hotel nights or whatever. I don't know. But it's supposed to rain the rest of this week, and been hearing people saying like August 1st or August 2nd, something bad is gonna happen with the weather. Something I don't know, but I heard that Donald Trump is pushing fake executive orders to destroy and ruin homeless people. But I'm gonna get off here for now. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.